time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. Today's Thursday, the 3rd. Hope everybody's having a good day. Surviving Volma tariff. We got the S&P down 233, down over 4%. NASDAQ down 919, down about 4.6%. The Russell is down 121, almost 6% lower. Dow is down 3.3%, over 1,400 points. Gold is down 1%. Silver is down 7.5%. Notes and bonds are green. 10-year yield, notes and bonds are green. 10-year yield is down 3.33%. Oil's down over 6, almost 7%. Natural gas up 1. Soybeans and corn finished red, corn finished green, euro and the pound. Euro's up 1.6%, pound is up almost 1%, and Bitcoin down 5.5%. VIX currently up 28% at 27.53. So I did, I just did the 2 Elmos that I posted, but hit profit target on both of those. Those were kind of back to back within the same quote unquote area of consolidation, which I haven't seen much, but the options were so juiced that looks like a bunch of people have been selling premium and booking profits, so that's good. I've been doing mostly directional day trading today. Up nicely. I'm up almost 20K. Had a loser in Apple this morning. I'm currently in a Coinbase long, booked over 11K in Costco, 1,300 Meta, Nvidia. It was a couple different trades, net scratch. Did some 0 DTE puts and SPY, booked over 7 on those, and then Tesla was a small loser. So I've just been kind of playing. I got Costco off of yesterday's high, a nice long, and I was kind of accumulating a position there, buying dips and selling rips until it broke out, and then I sold after that decent little sell-off happened there. So that was my biggest one of the day. Discount double check back in action. Elmo is Elliot and Moel's love child. It's basically just a price action iron Condor, but taking profits. The way I do it is I just take it all off at 25%. I use a 50% stop loss. Yeah, I did my first one at with my normal 50 wide wings, and I was like, you know what, with this in this environment, I should probably widen that out. So I just created copied the bot, created one with 70 wide for times like these. Anyway, that's all I've done today. Chad, how's your day?
Really good. Nice big green day today, taking advantage of the wide iron condors. Um, I did start the day sizing down a little bit. Instead of 10 contracts, did six, closed half at 20. Then I let it cook until I skipped the 40 since I didn't do as many contracts. Did hit 60%, then hit 80%. Lunchtime number one hit 2040. And right at the bottom at 130, the last red bar we had down there at the very bottom, just at that tip, it stopped my last two contracts for that out, and then it bounced. So not a big deal though. Still a nice winner of almost 2 grand in that one. And then I put on a lunchtime number two. I was mentioning in my channel. It was more of a not because of the TLC rules. It was more so because I only had two contracts left on my current trade, and price has been pretty choppy, pretty muted compared to being able to get 75, 80 wide iron Condor, and then the move down just started happening. So, but never really got close to getting stopped out, and has since bounced and hit 2040. I only got two contracts left there. So everything's super green for me. Um, and really, I kind of got to decide whether I want to go in again. I mean, I got two contracts left, and price has been, I don't know, within about 20 points for the last hour. So,
Yeah, I was considering getting in one more tranche.
yeah, I mean, I could just play these two out and have a really nice green day where I gained all my losses back from yesterday plus a lot more. Um,
I've been watching this NMAX stock, Newsmax, just IPO'd this week. I guess it's I guess it's like a conservative media company. I don't even know much about it, but it shot out of the gate its first day and then got up to a high of 287, and now it's down to 64 bucks, but it's up 22% today, almost 23%. It doesn't have options yet, but it's already been on a wild ride in its first week of trading. Welcome to the stock market, NMAX. It's a DJ. So does it have something to do with DJT, the stock? I literally haven't even Googled it or looked.
No way, Elliot. No way. Nope, nope. I didn't get $1 each time. I'm looking forward to my Elmos. When I started, I found out my finally, finally, the IRA rollover has been completed, and they should be any day now. I see the money in my new IRA Schwab account to start trading Elmos.
Oh yeah, so a couple things I wanted to do on Power Hour today is so I just closed out a an iron duck. Let me get the screen over here. Just closed out a duck because it was below, but I wanted to look at putting on a new one. I don't know. I think we got more downside, kids.
Yeah, I I bought a little bit for my long term investing today, but not very much because I'm thinking we might Have some more downside coming.
And then the other thing I wanted to look at was VXX, but again, same thing. If we go down, obviously VXX is gonna go up more. So I have my current VXX trade on still. It's not quite up to my exit point, which is that break even. Obviously, a big gap down in the market could pop that thing out of my range overnight, but I'm pretty comfortable with this size. This was kind of a starter position. So I'm just gonna hold it for now. And I think I'm just gonna wait for both a duck and adding a VXX trade. But let me walk through a VXX. So we've got either the 14 or 43 DTE. Got to go to the monthlies for decent bid-ask widths. So if we go to let's try like the 55, 52, looking at the 14 DTE. Looks like you could get this on for a credit or pretty close to even. Would have a max profit of 300, but to the break even, it's minus 430. I like to have the max profit more. It's only 14 days left. Let's see what the 43 looks like. The way these options might be skewed, we may just have to, yeah. So 43 days out, this one, 293 max profit, even get a lot wider to the downside break even, but more risk as well. That break even would put VXX all the way up to 85, which if that gets to 85, we got some serious tariff fear going on. It's currently at 59. Keep an eye on Coinbase. Okay. Okay, so I think I would do the 43 DTE. I'm gonna do a little starter in VXX here. See if I can get filled for 30-cent credit. Oh, filled right away.
I don't think I'll ever do a short strangle in oil again.
All right, so I
That's what
just
you're talking
posted
about.
that in the options selling channel. You don't you don't like being in strangles when oil goes below zero?
No, that's what I was gonna say. The last time I was in an oil trade, went negative.
Even the broker, even TD Ameritrade didn't know how to handle that.
Yeah, I think we were together like when that happened.
Were we coming home from the Traders Expo in Vegas?
Yeah, I think so. We were at the airport. I remember being
Uh-huh.
in an airport, like waiting on the next flight.
Yeah, it was Sunday night because the futures just opened up, right?
Yeah. So
And I was like, uh-oh, discount was there.
I haven't seen you place many oil futures trades since then either.
No, I mean, I don't really do a whole lot of longer duration stuff anymore just because
No. Mm-mm.
I got to the point where I was just doing too many things and then I would like forget about something and I just can't have that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I went back in. I went in on a power hour trade. 65s and 10s, 55 wide.
Ooh, INTC. Let's go. They like the tariffs, baby. Taking that market share from Nvidia after they've been doing nothing for 20 years, 10 years. Well, I was looking for a little pause and rip through highs of day with coin. It's just pausing and no ripping. Although same with everything except for Intel. I'm just gonna get out of coin. If it breaks below this little consolidation area, Amazon's coming down. Tesla, Qs, Nvidia look like they're rolling over.
I was literally 5 cents away from going 60% out on my lunchtime number two.
Wow, Elliot, you've been busy today. Nice.
Got to be a record of trades placed on Tickle Me Elmos, right? No. Yeah, I didn't mean profit. I meant just entries. Madam Butterfly, four Tickle Me Elmos and out, all winners. What what type of commissions do you have on that, like that amount of trades? Do you notice it at all? Yeah, I just didn't know what his commissions were, or even what broker he's using. 35 cents. Not bad. Yeah, see, I really don't look at all that because I only place usually 2 to 3 TLC trades a day, but I want to start doing that, so might be something I need to look into.
All right, I just went in with a Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah, I know that. That's true. Probably, I will probably size down. I don't know. Not sure what size I'll do.
Paper trade first, Chad. You better paper trade first.
Well, I might do a couple days of it just to kind of see
2 months minimum.
how many am I doing a day.
Tesla coming down a bit.
Well, there's no Tickle Me Elmo rules. There's no course for Tickle Me Elmos. It's like it wants to come down.
Costco breaking below yesterday's highs. Still green on the day. Intel, little tiny pause. Tell you what, you get a little little shift down like that. The options sure get pumped.
Yep.
Like just that. I mean, I'm down 23% with that little dip. They're on edge still. Still a little edgy. But on a bounce, it sure comes out quick too.
Yeah. Yeah, my power hour trade needs to bounce now. Definitely eating profits. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get stopped. Puts might get, yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Everything stopped. Let's see what happens
Thanks
with
for
these
playing.
puts.
3-minute stop out. Beautiful.
Oh, you had just went in, huh?
Yep. Gosh, I had been short and I just on that bounce I kind of closed all my puts out, but I thought I was looking for lows of day in QQQ. SPX just went through
Yeah.
lows.
If I wouldn't have put on that power hour trade, I'd be sitting at about up 6 grand on the day.
Getting dirty.
See what these puts can become. Yeah, 12 of them left.
Yeah, I've got some puts on. Well, my calls are worth 5 cents. I might as well get rid of those.
Don't you dare bounce.
QQQ bouncing at lows, right at lows.
Ugh.
Gosh, I
All right.
wanted to be short into the close here now. I guess I got a chance on this little bounce if I'm going to do it. See where this goes.
Yeah. Don't know that we're going to go lower. We'll see.
Nasty reversal in Amazon. Just grind. Even Intel pulling back.
Meta through lows. I close mine out now. They're right around 70 cents. So I'd save $700 if I closed them. I'm gonna hold them because if they expire worthless,
Yeah, I'm holding
I'm
mine.
I'm plus 2740. So just under 3K for the day if these expire worthless. I'll take the risk.
All right, I'm getting short Nvidia on this little bounce, looking for lows of day. My line in the sand is just above the previous bar. See if we get some continuation here into the close. Scare the children a little bit.
Man, you're
Microsoft
just
coming down.
you're so good at directional. I'm not near as good as you are on that.
The whole reason I started selling options is because I sucked at directional trading for a while.
Right.
I don't know. I think I've just gotten good at cutting my risk when it works against me and kind of letting my winners run. QQQ's back down to lows. Let's get bloody.
Come on. I'm on the 5370 put. Need about a 30-point drop.
Q's ticked through lows and bounced again. INTC, healthy little pullback. Costco not holding up. It's coming back down near unchanged. Not much of a bounce out of Tesla. Not much of a bounce out of Nvidia. Let's do a little quick little roll call here. I got 3 stocks on my board that are green: Kroger, Verizon, and Costco, and those have basically been the only 3 all day. The reddest of the red STX. I don't even know what that is. Seagate. Oh, yeah. Seagate is bloody. Woo! That's a nasty bar. Options are not
I gave up.
tradable.
I gave up and closed my puts.
Piton. Is Piton still in business? They're down 14%. They haven't gotten bought out or filed for bankruptcy yet, I guess. Financials are down big. Bank of America down 11%. Woo, nasty, nasty. AVGO is down 10%. Apple's down 9.5%. Kirsch's Safe Haven, Apple, it's down 9.5%. Kirsch, are you on here? QCOM down 9.5%. Disney's down 9%. Apple is Kirsch's gold. It's good to have you back, Krish. I didn't have anyone to pick on or anything while you were gone. I had to be like nice to everybody and serious. Costco is certainly acting like gold today. Daedalus, you never talk about treasuries or currencies. Yeah, I don't really trade them. I mean, I've got notes and bonds and 10-year yield on my futures list just because they're, tradable and liquid, and then the euro and the pound. But yeah, I mean, I like to see what they're doing just so I can kind of relate it to the rest of the market. But yeah, I don't really do much with them. Come on, NVIDIA, get bloody. Q's still at lows. Chad, you already got out of your puts?
Yeah, I did.
You're not playing. You think we're going to bounce here?
Yeah, I don't know that we go through lows again, but I mean we might, but I don't think it'll be enough to really give those puts I had any value. They were just decaying so quickly.
Yeah, mine are worth 60 cents currently. I'm on the 65s. Gonna need it quick. We've got 30 minutes to go. But if we can get a 40-point drop, they could go to $10 real quick. Well, we're certainly seeing yields drop today. 10-year yields down 3.5%.
Yeah, there it goes. I'm an idiot.
On the idea that with this new situation that Jerome's going to be actively looking to potentially reduce rates, maybe, I guess would be the assumption. Come on down. Yeah, my put's still only worth 70 cents. We need a scary panic sell into the close is what we need. Straight panic. Circuit breaker panic. Costco trying to go red.
Yeah, I'll just watch my 5370 puts and see what could have been. I ended up closing them at 50 cents.
No, I don't think I'm going to hold my NVIDIA. I'm not going to hold my NVIDIA puts overnight. I mean, we get a little bounce. Those things will be 0 DTE options and they'll get just drained. I think there's just going to be plenty of opportunity tomorrow with intraday action that I don't really see a need to hold them overnight. Would like to get out of them some at this next little previous low, though. Intel coming down hard now.
You gonna see a 30 VIX?
VIX at 29. Let's see, is it at highs of day here? Got up to 29.26 this morning.
MU down 15%.
And Amazon just had that big grind up all the way back up to the open, and then this grind all the way back down to almost to the lows.
I added some long-term Amazon shares today. It's one that I did buy right about lows of day.
Did we have any bickers today? Elliot, I saw you posted maybe one or two. Can't imagine this was great price action for those. Oh, nice. I remember that day well. Discount. I was in Puerto Rico. Just starting off a nice vacation. 11% drop in one day. Q's still pushing lows. Amazon's still grinding lower and Nvidia still grinding lower. I need a flush. Can a brother get a flush? I never get a flush when I want it. My SPX puts are still around 70 cents.
Like in 2020 after that big drop, it gained it all back by about August.
Coin trying to bounce. Microsoft trying to bounce.
I don't know that all the news is done. I mean, I would think there'd be some more reactions from other countries that they're gonna come out in the next couple days, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I think the swings that we see will be news announcements of deals being done. We'll have big up moves in the market because something, you know, looks good right out of the gate, and then we'll have other negative news come out, big drops. That's what I anticipate anyway.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I think the whole U.S. tariff thing is done. It's just now it's going to be, are other countries going to come down? Which may make ours come down, which would be good news, or are they going to come up? I don't know.
All right, get out of some of my Nvidia here. Some of these other stocks are trying to get a little bouncy.
Yeah. See, my 5370s would be at 45 cents now, 50 cents. Yeah. Nice job, Leo. 3 for 3 on TLC trades.
Leo's on fire. I've seen him post a few. Very nice detailed record keeping as well.
Yeah, it's over my head. I'm not that smart to know what all those numbers are, but I'm break even pretty much the last 2 days, minus 3,300 yesterday, and thanks to that power hour trade, put me at plus 3240. So pretty much got everything back from yesterday.
Tesla trying to
Maybe
bounce.
tomorrow I'll start paper trading some Tickle Me Elmos, since I know the rollover is completed.
Elliot said you're not allowed. It's a paper trade. That's his rule.
It's got to be the full name, Tickle Me Elmos. You remember that thing? The Tickle Me Elmos.
Oh, it was like you couldn't get one for Christmas there for a couple years. Not that I wanted one. I'm saying my little brother wanted one.
Yeah, it was.
Q's and SPX trying to bounce. NVIDIA, not much of a bounce. I like that. Tesla's trying to bounce. Intel is bouncing off of yesterday's high. Ooh, getting real bouncy. We're going to bounce into the close. Got 17 minutes. Costco staying green. All right, I went ahead and got out of my NVIDIA, booked a little bit. Made 450. Gonna rip through the MOC here. MOC in 6 minutes. I tell you what, those calls in Costco paid fast when that thing started to move. There's some even in the index, there's some decent call skew this morning. A little bit. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Is that a little fake out? A lot of little fake outs. Oh, Intel and Taiwan Semiconductor agreed to form a chip making joint venture. Hadn't seen that. Well, did I get squeezed out of my NVIDIA puts too quickly? Kind of looks that way. QQQ back down towards lows. SPX almost at lows. Troy's asking for a $9 trillion sell side. Gosh, I wanted to be short into the close. I got pushed out. Position size was a little too big. That's why. One minute till MOC. MOC incoming. $671 million buy side. Little reaction lower. Indices through their lows. Russell down 6.5. NASDAQ down 5.5. LMOC. I guess if you want to throw one on right at MOC time, that's where it would be. Chad, you can still go 15 wide here.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Tesla trying to bounce. Oh, I was trying to get filled on some Tesla calls. Didn't get filled. Just a little end of day scalp. There we go. Microsoft coming down, Nvidia still coming down. Q's trying to bounce. Less than 5 minutes. Tesla, good little relative strength into the close. About 3 minutes. Nvidia's doing what I wanted after I got out. All right, out of Tesla for scratch. Limping in the close with a little move lower in most. S&P at its lows, NASDAQ at its lows. Well, you got filled on the Mahomes fly? I just didn't even think it was going to be possible. Oh, yeah. NVIDIA through lows of day. QQQ through lows of day. SPX through lows. VIX through highs. VIX trying to get to 30. Microsoft coming down hot. NVIDIA coming down hot. Coin's trying to bounce. Five seconds. Ding, ding, ding. SPX 5396.53. 5396.54. Well, looks like right at about break even, huh? All right, all. That is a wrap. Tomorrow is a new day. Hopefully another good day. As far as tomorrow's live stream goes, let's see, tomorrow is the 4th, Friday the 4th. So I'll be streaming live at the market open for day trading, and then we will be back for the last power hour of the week. All right, all. Take care. Have a good night. Cheers.